I'm here in downtown Minneapolis, and I want to show you all what a thriving downtown this is not. I'm standing right outside a Nordstrom Rack. This Nordstrom Rack is closed. I looked up to see why it's closed, and it just says, well, it's closed because we can't suit you so well here anymore. On this corner right here is Dayton's. This used to be a busy shopping center right here. That corner right there is vacant, and that corner right there is also vacant. Here we are, Christmas season, height of shopping season here in America, and this downtown is dead. There's actually no stores to shop at. People don't come to downtown Minneapolis anymore because they say it's too dangerous. There's a lot of homeless people and a lot of drug addicts. People aren't coming down here. People in Minnesota don't feel safe to come and shop in Minneapolis. So therefore, stores have closed, retail has left, and Nordstrom Rack that took up a whole city block is no longer here. And department stores, they've left this city. Who wants to come down to a downtown where it's dangerous, too dangerous to walk around, to shop, park your car? Tim Walz, this is your city. Let me know what you think about this one.
Let me tell you Muslims something, because I'm getting tired of all this radical Islam talk. We see what's going on in the UK and Australia. And if you think we're going to have that here, you better think again. If you come to America, you're a guest here. You don't get to come into another man's house, take the opportunities, eat the food, and enjoy all the freedom. Just so you can turn around and disrespect the culture, the religion, the holidays. We don't go there and mock you and judge you and all your customs and traditions. We don't give a shit. But you come here and just talk all your mess, and somehow we're supposed to just deal with it. America allows freedom of religion, but that doesn't require tolerance for disrespect. You're free to practice your religion and live your life. But what you're not free to do is insult this country while benefiting from it. If you hate America and all our customs and Christianity and Christmas and whatnot, then be honest with yourself. What the hell are you doing here? We didn't ask you to come. You're going to respect the house that you stand in, and you're going to take that energy back to the place where you came from. You didn't build this country, you didn't fight for it, and you didn't die for it. But you're going to come in here and act like you run the place. At the end of the day, nobody forced you to be here. You chose America. Now act like it.
And it recently became the first Arab majority city in the country. Fully 55% of Dearborn's residents say they have Middle Eastern or North African ancestry, which explains why Dearborn boasts the largest mosque in the entire continent of North America. Now, Dearborn, as I've said so often on the show, is in every way an Islamic capital at this point. It is not an American city at all, except geographically. Dearborn has been conquered. And the few remaining Americans in Dearborn are now finding themselves surrounded by mobs of Muslims chanting Allah Akbar and telling them to leave the city. So this is footage that was taken by Nick Shirley, one of the few journalists who's willing to travel to Dearborn and report honestly about what he sees there. The footage shows Shirley attempting to interview an activist named Jake Lang, who was one of the pardoned January 6th defendants. But the interview doesn't go anywhere because at this point, Dearborn basically resembles Fallujah. Watch.
I believe they're going to cancel the 6:30 City Hall meeting because everybody's chimping the out. I don't have bananas. Chill out. I don't have bananas. This is not America. This is an insurgency. They are taking over our country. They're taking over our country. They want us all dead.
What's happening? Whoa. This is Dearborn, Michigan right now.
Yes, this is Dearborn, Michigan. Any racist is not welcome. No racists here.
Now, that is a video that should be playing on repeat on every American news station. The president should have responded to this by now. It is footage that 25 years ago, everybody would have assumed came from Iraq or Afghanistan. So to be clear about what you just saw, if you're an American citizen and the mob of Muslims that controls Dearborn believes that you're racist, then you're not welcome in the city any longer. Your constitutional rights to freedom of expression are suspended. You'll be surrounded and hounded by mobs shouting Allah Akbar.
Alright, Shalom, Shalom, give the honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim HaKakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach 100% truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and to the elect, just brother Ra'aya, back with another video. And yeah, I wanted to make this video because I noticed that Babylon the Great is falling. And it's like city by city is starting to collapse and fall. Now we seen in the last video it was Dearborn, which is like right out the outskirts of Detroit, you know, and we are, all the people from Detroit already know that Dearborn is an Ishmaelite community, you know what I mean? And this is just all a brewing recipe for a civil war. All of this is. But I wanted to start with the first video that I played, and it was going into how the cities are no longer thriving and stuff, and this was just in Minneapolis.
I'm here in downtown Minneapolis, and I want to show you all what a thriving downtown this is not. I'm standing right outside of Nordstrom Rack. This Nordstrom Rack is closed. I looked up to see why it's closed, and it just says, well, it's closed because we can't suit you so well here anymore. On this corner right here is Dayton's. This used to be a busy shopping center right here. That corner right there is vacant, and that...
Hey, look, it do look kind of vacant out there. This is a beautiful sight because we know that the scriptures are fulfilling themselves, right? So let's get this 2nd Esdras chapter 6, and we're going to go to 20 and skip on to 22. And it says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away, because the world that was once here before is going to start not looking like the world that it once was, is going to start vanishing away, shall be finished. Then will I show these tokens, the books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. All right, let's skip 21. We're going to shoot down to 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Right? And that's what's really happening here. Like, these places was once sown. Even I know, even here in the D, like where everybody back in the day, I remember everybody used to go to the mall and all that, man. Fairlane, that's off in Dearborn. Everything is vacant. Like, man, everything is vacant. This is how you know the myrrh of the city, like everybody's rejoicing and all that is coming down. It's becoming a lamentation now, you know. And I'm just like glad
corner
to
right
see
there
this.
is also vacant.
You know,
here we
we're
are,
gonna
Christmas
rejoice at the
season,
calamity
height
that
of
happens.
shopping season here in America,
You
and
know, we're gonna
this
rejoice at the
downtown is
calamity
dead.
of the
There's actually no
2/3
stores
of
to
Israel,
shop
and
at.
we're gonna rejoice
People
at the
don't come to
calamity of
downtown
these
Minneapolis
wicked
anymore
motherfuckers.
because they say it's too
These
dangerous.
wicked
There's a lot of
other
homeless
nations.
people and a lot of
Salaki.
drug addicts. People aren't coming down here. People in Minnesota don't feel safe to come and shop in Minneapolis.
And it's due to Esau's own doing. Esau introduced the drug epidemic to Jake, and now they're being you know, stunted by the product of what they did.
So therefore, stores have closed, retail has left, and Nordstrom Rack that took up a whole city block is no longer here.
I can't wait to downtown Detroit get like that, because it's still a little popping down there. I can't wait till that shit go down. But hold on. Yeah. Downtown Detroit need to, I can't wait till that bitch fall. But yeah.
Department stores, they've left this city. Who wants to come down to a downtown where it's dangerous, too dangerous?
And it's not just in Minneapolis. This is in cities worldwide. Like, all these major cities, London, all these different places, Australia going through it. It's mass gunmen out here. It's crazy right now. You know, and it's about to get worse, right? So look, this is part 1. I'm gonna shoot to part 2, yo.